Hi guys, Joel Kachi back here for our TECNO Camon C9 review. I know, I'm so sorry you have waited this long for it, and I want to say thank you so much for being this patient. I want to say a big thank you as well to as many out there who put a comment in our unboxing video, and it was great engaging with you guys. I love reading your comments, so please keep them coming, okay? Anyway, we have to take some time to get really acquainted with the device, got to know it really better. So when we come here to give you a review video, you understand everything we're talking about, and then you can make an informed decision, or you can just have fun with us as we review this together. Okay, so thank you so much once again. The TECNO Camon C9 is here and it's about to go down. We're about to do the official review, so stick around for that. So basically, if you're here for just the basics, right? First off, it gets a boost. It's a much advanced device when you compare it to the Camon C8. RAM is at 2 GB. It comes more beautiful than the Camon C8. Also, the user interface is much user-friendly and, very nice to the eye. It has a full HD screen, which is cool. And of course, most importantly, a better camera capacity. So those are the basics. If you want more information, stick around. So if there's just one word to describe or express what the design on the Camon C9 is, that word will be sturdy. Yeah, so it gives you this feel of being in control. You know how you handle a device, and it has a good grip. Yeah, it's easy on the eye with the hardware and all of that stuff. That will be the word for it. So the back of the device also, all right, which makes for a good grip if you want to use one hand to just operate the device, or two hands. Yeah, you see how comfortable that is? Yes, the back of the device has a bulge. All right, it kind of curves just at the middle here. So that makes for easy pickup. If you want to pick up the device, or if you want to leave it on the surface, it's pretty simple. You're not afraid that it would perhaps slip off your finger and hit the ground, or you have major issues just lifting the device off its surface, right? So there's that. And the metal trim around the edges, I like. So it's a 4 suede back meets metal, and then somehow meets glass, on the screen of the device as well. The metal trim is pretty. On the side, we have the power on and off button, the volume rocker, the camera key as well. Those are the only physical keys on the device. And of course, soft touch keys right in front here, the home button, back, and menu key, which menu key is pretty much showing you all the apps that are open on the device. At the top is the headphone jack. Below is the charging ports, and of course the mouthpiece. Very conspicuously is the front-facing camera just here, and of course the flash. Now the back-facing camera on the Camon C9 comes with a dual flash. So what that means pretty much is you're in a low-lit environment, you need to take a very nice picture, you need more lights. That's what it gives to you, all right? It's 13 megapixels, and so is the front-facing camera with a flash as well, both 13 megapixels. Now I just need to let you know, the camera quality on the Camon C9 is not exceptional, but it is great. The device performs really great in a low-lit environment. So even if you don't have so much light where you are and you want to take a picture, it performs pretty okay. It really does impress. Both the front-facing and back-facing cameras. I like the back-facing camera even more because it's more detailed. So check out the pictures I took with the back-facing camera. It's more detailed. I like how earthy, if I could use that word, the pictures are. Shows you nothing different from the actual subject that you're trying to picture. The front-facing camera, some people here in our TechCity studios are of the opinion that it does not exactly measure up to the back-facing camera. But I feel like for someone like me who loves selfies so much, it does justice to my pictures. So before I tap on the beauty face option, for instance, I already like what I see. It's bright, it's maybe not as detailed as the back-facing camera, but then again, who uses front-facing cameras for detailed pictures anyway? They are for selfies, and very well edited selfies, right? Now, other really cool features that I know you would find useful on the Camon C9, being that it's a camera phone. The photo gallery application is one that's really cool, helps you arrange your pictures, and I'm sure you'll find that very nice to work with if you're feeling too lazy to start scrolling through your gallery looking for a picture or whatever. The photo editing application as well, a bit too superficial, but I know some people would use it. It helps with your makeup, your lipstick, blush, eyebrow, foundation, etc. Playing around with that on Instagram will be so much fun. Now, I absolutely have to talk about the deleted recently folder on the Camon C9 camera application. This is very similar to your recycle bin on your desktop. Or here's what, your little nephew or niece or younger brother or sister is playing around with your phone and then they erroneously delete that favorite picture of yours and you want to go ham on them. Well, interestingly, the deleted recently feature, right? It's a folder on the camera application, saves a deleted picture for 30 days. Yes, and within that time, if you do not restore that picture from that folder, it gets deleted for real, like it goes totally. But I love the fact that there is something like a recycle bin on my camera application that helps me save pictures that I recently delete, all right? So if I change my mind, for instance, or I feel like doing a throwback in about 30 days, that would really suffice. I really liked that. So let's talk about the display on the device, right? The display on the device is very vivid. Now, vivid in the sense that it comes at you. So it's not exactly immersive, but it's in your face. It's bright, which I really love. It's bright, it's sharp, maybe not as fluid as I would have liked it to be, because when it's fluid, it's more like a very personal experience. But notwithstanding, I like how it looks when you swipe from, one screen to another. Now, the device is full HD, like I said before. However, it is a 5.5-inch screen device, but you do not have more than about 4.6 inches to enjoy whatever it is that you want to enjoy. So from pictures to videos to games, etc. But speaking of which, brightness, all right, is another thing I would like to talk about on the Camon C9. You can adjust the brightness, and even more, when you're using the device under the sun, for instance, you can increase the brightness so much so that you don't have any issues. But on the flip side, when you want to reduce the brightness of the screen, the device brightness can be taken all the way to 0. So bad that even you can't see anything. Like it's so dark, I promise you can't see anything. And I feel like that was it's just too much. How do I adjust my own full screen brightness? So bad that I can't see a thing. What if you have a screen lock or a pattern or a password or whatever, for instance? You are on your own. If you take it all the way to 0, you're stuck. It's pitch dark. All right, so I felt like, yeah, something could be done about that. So this is just me warning you, if you're gonna get the device, do not for any reason take the screen brightness all the way down to 0. You can leave it at a 1 or a 2 or whatever level really works for you. Now, we want to talk about more features on the Camon C9, and I really do not know how this next feature would make you feel. Maybe like super impressed or next, Bella. There is an eye scanner on the Camon C9. Yes, I do mean that. An eye scanner that grants you exclusive access to your device. And how this happens is you would have to, first of all, scan your eye, take a picture of it, and then it's that whole process of verifying what your eye looks like. It's not infrared enabled, so it's not scanning the iris of your device. It's just comparing the picture that it has taken of your eye when setting it up, and then what eye is gazing at the device at the time of unlocking it. The technology is called iPrint, and it was developed by iVerify. Lots of you actually did comment on the previous video that 3000 mAh was not sufficient for the TECNO Camon C9, and perhaps I'm with you on that, because there's a whole lot more that people are using their devices for these days. 3000 mAh might not just cut it. However, there is a power or a battery management tool that comes with a high OS, of course, that really helps you with keeping power up all day. So you're tweeting, you're Instagramming, you're sending messages, you're chatting, you're browsing the web, playing games as well, and it's able to still help manage your battery, for a long time. So we tried it it was charged up to 88%, and we did all of the things I have mentioned, and it was at just 43% in under a day. So I guess that's pretty okay. It's also manageable. So the TECNO Camon C9 comes with 16 gigabytes of internal memory, which is not bad. Even more so because there is a slot here for expanding your internal memory. RAM comes at 2 gig, which is also quite okay. I might have expected just a bit more. Suffice to say, performance on the TECNO Camon C9 is greatly enhanced with 2 gig of RAM. Even more, the iOS user interface runs really smoothly, underlying the Android Marshmallow 6 OS. All right, pretty cool stuff. And it is powered by the 1.3 gigahertz MediaTek processor. Yes, makes it run really smoothly with almost no lag. As much as I really like the TECNO Camon C9 and the picture quality, the grip that I have of it when I handle it, and a number of other things. The user interface also I absolutely like. There are two things that I'm going to mention that I absolutely could not understand why TECNO left out on this device. Like, I was so surprised. I'm like, wait a minute, are you serious? Are you serious? It's not there. So first off, if you're going to tout a device as pretty as this one to be the camera phone to have, and I can't go pro with my camera taking, skills and all of that, no man, you might need to reconsider that. There is absolutely no setting whatsoever that allows you to adjust and readjust and set and customize the settings on your camera application. All we have is the HDR shot, panorama, gesture shot, night shot, and that's it. I'm like, wait a minute, really? I need more options. I need to be able to adjust my white balance. I need to be able to, stabilize my image. I need to have contrast, all of that. Absolutely nothing of that nature on the Camon C9 camera application. And finally, guys, you know how your phone is lying idle somewhere and you're hearing it vibrate or ring or go off and everything, and you come to the device and then you press the power key to see if there's anything. There is absolutely no lock screen notification on the Camon C9. So you have your device and then there's nothing on the screen. No, TECNO, it's 2016. We really, really need all of that. So please, if there is going to be a Camon C10 or an upgrade to this one, a software upgrade or whatever, I would totally love to see all of this, okay? I mean, that being said, the device makes fantastic, if you're going to be traveling, touring, pictures are really amazing, right? You might not really need a pro setting to readjust all of that because they kind of have all of that, covered on the Camon C9. I want to say a big thank you for watching. Share this video, subscribe, all right? It's cool to subscribe these days, so make sure that you subscribe and that you follow us across all social media platforms. Again, check out our website on TechCityNG.com for a detailed text review. Read up on that and see our rating of the TECNO Camon C9. I'm Bella Rizokoje, and this has been TechCity's official review of the TECNO Camon C9. See you next time. Thank you for watching.